Jamie Foxx has been in the hospital for more than a week, and we still really don't know why. Well, yesterday's friend Martin Lawrence gave an update while getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Take a look.
I hear he's doing better, from what I hear, and my prayers go out for him every night, and just wishing the best for him. One of the best that we got in Hollywood. Not only one of the best entertainers, but a good person.
So, should we wait for Jamie's camp to give us an update rather than speculate? What are you thinking, Erica?
Well, first of all, this is no shade to my girl, Rachel Lindsay, because that's who asked the question, and I love her. And she's asking the question that everybody wants to know. But I think our appetite for information every minute on the minute has to be suspended in matters of health like this. Like, we clearly aren't hearing about his updates for a reason. Yeah. And I think energy is very important. So I know a lot of people have been sending a lot of great energy his way, and prayers and well wishes. And that's what I think we should be doing.
I think, as someone who has a parent in the hospital right now, time moves in slow motion. Tests are done 2 days from now. You don't hear from lab results. So you start to become, there's something Sam, from Eric, ICU, psychosis, when everything starts to become the same. And there's no update, and everyone's asking, what is it? What is it? What is it? I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. So it's better for Jamie if it is something with the brain that he rests, for the heart that he rests, and we shut up. We just shut up.
And even in recovery, it's, this, 2 steps forward, 4 steps back.
1,000,000%.
And it's frustrating. And I think, we're all on the same page here. Good, positive energy, prayers, wishing him well, and the speculation, I can only imagine, adds additional stress to the family.
Absolutely.
So our prayers and positive thoughts are with you, Jamie. So the key to a happy marriage, never be apart. At least that's what HGTV stars Erin and Ben Napier say. The hometown couples say they are never apart and form their adult identities around each other. They say it's the only way they know how to be grown-ups. What do you think about this, Al?
There's different ways to live this life. Some people are loners, as it's said. My dad was kind of like that. My dad kind of liked to be by himself a lot, and sometimes you'll go out, you'll be driving in a rural area, and you're like, who lives out here? Somebody that doesn't want to be around a whole bunch of people.
That's a good point.
And that's just the way some people are wired. And other people, Tori, you're not to this extreme, but you are openly in a healthy codependent relationship. You guys need to be with each other. So that's a little strange.
I find
but
that
if it's really the only way that you know how to...
I know.
You were putting it out so well. and then you're just like, well...
Their situation of never. That's right.
No,
but they work together. So, they really can be together all the time. That's what I'm saying. Their situation's a little strange, but I think it's more common than you
Al's had a rough week. Can we just give Al a hug over here? We love you, buddy. We've been on Al this week.
I need some self-care.
We love you, Al. Yeah, you do. Yeah,
He's bringing it up.
Nice.
He's bringing it back
That's funny. No, I think having your own identity is very important. Brooks is my absolute best friend. I really enjoy not talking after doing this job and just talking to him and having a quiet little life. That really makes me my garden, my crop, that makes me really happy. So I get it. But sometimes it can become you enmesh. The enmeshment is when you don't know where you end and they begin. That's dangerous. That's when you don't have your own self-validation. And that's really something you got to look out for codependent people like myself.
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for real, not in the sense, like totally the opposite, but in the sense like my kids are here today because my wife needs a break from me, from the kids, from everybody. Everyone needs a little break once in a while. So I had to bring my kids to work, and vice versa. Sometimes I'll take myself out of the situation. Sometimes I know they need a break, so I'll go somewhere else. It's for me, that's healthy. Being together all the time.
Yeah, that's too much.
It's unhealthy for me.
Erica, how do y'all roll? Things out of town sometimes.
Well, yeah, we sometimes are like 2 ships passing in the night. So when we are together, we do have quality time, and we value that. But when he has to go somewhere, like for work or something, I'm like planning my week. Yes. Like, I can do whatever
I started doing that,
want.
Brooks went away, and I was like, yes.
Yep.
And I had some, not that way, but I had time. No, I just mean I had time to myself, and I was like, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah. Dude, is it bad to feel guilty about that? Like,
nobody's
home, and you're just like, dude, Vandy's and whatever.
Spread out. There is a stress.
Sorry.
Sam, do you hardly ever get time by yourself?
I love time by myself, and I rarely get it. And listen, I love spending time with my husband. We do date nights on Saturday nights, but when he plays pool here and there during the week, I'm like, Vandy's, all by myself. couch, warm blanket.
Keep going.
Cold shard.
Keep going.
Maybe a cold shard, maybe some mushroom tea.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't know that. Whoa.
Okay.
It's amazing what one word does.
That list could have kept going, I feel like.
Oh, wow. Not magic mushroom tea, just mushroom tea.
You mean the worst kind.
All right. Okay, a CEO of a furniture company is going viral for all the wrong reasons during a recent pep talk with her employees. She called them out for being more concerned about their bonuses and not the company's bottom line. Watch.
Don't ask about what are we going to do if you don't get a bonus. Get the damn $26 million. Spend your time and your effort thinking about the $26 million we need and not thinking about what you're going to do if we don't get a bonus. All right? Can I get some commitment for that? I would appreciate that. I had an old boss who said to me one time, you can visit Pity City, but you can't live there. So people, leave Pity City. Let's get it done. Thank you. Have a great day.
Pity City? The CEO has since apologized for coming across as insensitive, but here's the thing. She has received millions of dollars in bonuses herself.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have to go to Pity City.
Right.
She lived
No.
in the suburbs of
She
Pity
went to
City.
Party City.
Yeah.
No.
Good one, Erica.
Sorry. No.
You went to Party City.
So
I know.
I don't know why. We are in the age of transparency.
Yeah.
But I don't know who these people are who are at the top of anything in towards an organization that think that, like, we don't all know what's going on in one way or the other. So if you making money and we not making money as the employees, it is a problem. And trust me, people are talking to one another about it, and they're trying to figure out why they're not getting their due, and you are getting more than due.
Yeah.
Like, they want to know. And the way that she's speaking to the employees is so belittling.
Insulting.
Why would anyone be motivated to work for someone like that? Like, y'all got it all twisted. The Great Resignation has taught people nothing, because a lot of people are going to be looking at a lot of empty desks when people find out where they can get better pay and better treatment elsewhere. Go where you are celebrated, not where you are tolerated.
And just to add to that, there's not a lot of people say there's not a labor shortage, there's a living wage shortage, and we have to acknowledge that that's what we're getting in response is, can I get an affirmation? Thank you. I would punch my screen only because she got millions in bonuses. You're lying to me. And in this age of transparency, I can look it up. So sorry, my voice gets high, but I find that so patronizing, so bad.
Yeah. I'm going to take the other side just for fun.
Please.
Okay.
I understand what she's saying. The message and the delivery, not at all.
Terrible.
Not at all. But a lot of people think they're owed something they're not. You put your head down, you work. Those days are over. You want a fair share of that company, you start your own company. Don't tell me what you're worth when you just got here and you want to make the same as someone who's put in the time for 20 years. That's not the same thing. People want to start at the ground level and just all of a sudden jump to CEO. That's not how it works. And this is kind of that messaging said in the wrong way.
But I think there's like an issue with just like fundamentally how our system is set up. We're like, Erica, Jeff, Tori, join the DBL team. We're all going to work together. And yes, we're going to go after these team goals. Everything around the office is team, team, team. But we are all capitalists. Everybody watching this television is a capitalist because that's the system that we work underneath. So your job is to get as much money as you possibly can. So that contradicts the idea of being part of a team unless we are all making the same money and going after the same goals. So she's telling them to be a team while she is being a capitalist, and that right there is
hypocrisy.
Right.
It's hypocrisy
It is.
on its face, and it's insult with the finger
Right,
pointing.
because
Erica.
people took that position and went to her company as opposed to a different company because they had a bonus structure in place. If you're
point.
saying
Great
that we
point.
don't have any money for bonuses, that means nobody gets one. Not
Even
you
her.
get
Right,
one,
right.
and everybody else has to say, oh, okay, well, I guess I've been here for a year, and I was depending on this bonus, because a lot of people will get bonus structures that actually add up to the totality of what they need for their salary.
Right.
So that's a different thing. So if you're saying there's no bonuses across the board, then no one gets one, including you, Pity City.
Again, this situation is not great, but I'm telling you, people think they're owed something and they're not. You're not owed anything.
fair point.
You learn lessons. You got to climb the stairs. You can't just jump to the top. There is no elevator. You learn lessons along the way, and when you get there, that's when you get paid. You don't just start pointing fingers and saying, how come not me? That's the message I'm saying, not saying she's right or wrong.
Give
or
me
she's
my
wrong.
bonus.
She's lucky it's not Chris.
Erica took the elevator.
Give me my bonus. I earned that bonus.
Brown child.
I was here, wasn't I?